Very good morning to you, ladies and gentlemen, as the umpires walk in here at the Johor Oval. We are back with action of the Seahawks tour of Malaysia, and it's been some crack-attack action of cricket yesterday with the Seahawks nearly being stunned by the hosts here, Mohammad Azri Akram, taking it to the visitors, and it was some cricket, a high scoring game of high octane cricket shared by both teams, but the Seahawks eventually coming out on top. And I think after that nail biting performance yesterday, Malaysia will be itching to avenge the defeat. And the sun is out, there's no looming rain as we had yesterday, and we are in for full action of 20 overs of cricket. Before we go on to what happens out there in the center, we'll need to figure out who won the toss and how affairs went about. We'll move in for the toss and be right back.
Tails. Tails or court? Hit. Will bat. All the best. All the best.
Well, the umpires are out. Seahawks winning their toss, and they're in their purple strip today. We're in their blue Indian tricolored strip yesterday, and they'll be looking to make sure that the fortunes remain the same, albeit with a little bit less effort, because it was very, very close yesterday. And as Malaysia cricket hosts this touring Indian side from the southern part of India, we have my friend joining in from the northwestern part of India in the combox. Very good morning to you, Deepesh Sule.
Good morning, Yusuf, and what a lovely, bright, sunny day out here. Because looking at the conditions, it was without any surprise that Seahawks won the toss and they immediately decided to bat. Especially with the performances that came yesterday with the bat, I think today again it's going to be very challenging, but at the same time an exciting game between Malaysia 11 and Seahawks. Let's see what happens, and I'm sure, Yusuf, we are all excited to see what happens, especially in the power play.
Jagadisan being one of the open batters, it's definitely a true treat to watch Deepesh. Quite curious to figure out who the other opening batter is, because it doesn't look like it was Amit Ritwik from yesterday. I'm not sure if it's whether because it's he himself. He's with the long sleeve strips compared to what he was yesterday. But at the non-strikers end is Narayan Jagadisan, Indian Test wicket keeper. He's ample amount of experience in the cricketing circuit. Had a solid grounding in Bombay, although he plays for Tamil Nadu cricket, was sent by his father, Shanmugam, a cricketing coach himself, to ensure that his son got the right technical grounding for the game. And very famous story of the father having a frame at home empty to fill it the day Narayan Jagadisan makes his debut for India. And he already has, and it would be a lovely moment for the family. But today, he's on duty with the Seahawks. In comes Akram. Fantastic yesterday. This time, takes it on the up, and nothing different from Ritwik this time as well. He's not stopped at all. Very prolifically renowned for his aggressive batting.
Well, yes, a little short of the length, and that smashed away straight back for a boundary. That's a lovely start, and the start that you would always expect in a T20 game. A lot of hammering, a lot of boundaries and sixes coming here and there, and this just seals up a perfect start for Seahawks.
Well, Malaysia, that's not what they would have expected after yesterday. They came really close, especially that blitz at the end from Akram. Really took it away from the visiting Seahawks side, but they were just good enough with that early onslaught of Ritwik, Jagadisan, and Balasubramaniam Sachin that helped them make sure that they were well on top.
Yes, Yusuf, it will be interesting to watch now. What is the bowler going to do? Because somewhere down the line, you have to keep that line tight. But if you're going to bowl short of the length, the batters are ready for a treat out here.
Absolutely, there's no doubts about that. The ground is a belter of an outfield, even with the bit of rain yesterday. In fact, a lot of rain yesterday. There was ample ground for the ball to travel, and the pitch, of course, is the same strip that was used yesterday. So a bit of wear and tear. We saw that bit of grip for the spinners, but it's still a batter's paradise very much. And Ritwik's early approach kind of reassuring that for the day as well. Akram, fantastic yesterday, got a 24 ball 50 to help and try his team push for a win here. In comes Akram once again. Upside shot and slapped with some disdain over mid wicket. And the first 6 of the innings took 7 to 8 overs yesterday, but today it's right here in the very second ball of the innings. Amit Satwik is on a roll here.
Well, just 10 runs in just 2 deliveries, and both of them short of the length. That just makes easy for the batsman to just swing the bat and get some runs out here. Especially Yusuf, there is no movement in the air, and that's the reason the ball is coming quite nicely on to the batter Amit, and that is where those 2 big hits coming right away in the first 2 deliveries.
Here comes Akram. Way too much out of the reach of the batter, and rightly declared as a wide by the umpire. This was the problem yesterday with Malaysia as well. It's something that they have to rectify on a quite quick basis. It's their inability to hit a consistent line and length quick. Unless you do that from the get-go, it's very hard to control the flow of runs, Deepesh.
Well, to be very honest, this is the right approach where he's trying to keep the ball away from the batter, but not that away to get some extra runs as well.
Comes Akram, this time on a very good line, but not the kind of length he would have liked for. Just enough room and time for Ritwik to get onto that back from 10, swipe it behind the point fielder. Look at that, he's very quick with his hands, Ritwik. Very reputed for his aggressive cricketing style with Tamil Nadu cricket as well, and this is looking bad for Malaysia. They need to control the flow here.
It's a lovely square cut out here, but again, you have pace from Akram coming in. The delivery again a little short of the length, because if you've seen that first 2 deliveries, he's bowling more on the stumps, but this time keeping it a little away. But Amit was too quick to flash it out towards the square boundary. And what a lovely start. Bit of a discussion in the middle on what's to be bowled. And I'm sure that he will take that into consideration and bowl something that surprises Amit.
In comes Akram. This time, too wide, too short. Had a wonderful day with the bat yesterday, and they usually say that good batting form translates to good bowling form, but Akram finding it difficult to settle onto a line here.
Well, yes, bit of that again, line is missed what he wants to bowl, and especially, Yusuf, when you have a batter that is so much aggressive, you've got a boundary, you've got a 6, then it was a wide ball, then again a boundary and again a wide. So little difficulty for Akram here.
Second drops it back of length. That's much better. Not enough room for Ritwik to work with. Gives just a bit of something for him to tease, and any sort of mistake, and the keeper will gobble that up. So that is good bowling. 16 for none after three was pretty much the situation yesterday as well. Nothing new, and Seahawks would like to replicate the same kind of start they had, just and avoid that slump in the middle. In comes Akram once again. Ritwik moves towards the offside to try and create that access towards the leg side. Had the opportunity for connection, but the ball just moving towards that short square leg fielder.
Well, a little bit of movement. He tried to shuffle because the previous ball, if you've seen as a left-hander, it always gives you an advantage to swing the ball back into the batter. But this time again, the idea was same. But good footwork there by Amit. Bit of that shuffle, wanting to find that fine leg boundary. But again, it's a good thought. It's a good approach and a good contest, in fact, to watch between the two. And now Jagdishan gets a strike. What's on his mind? Last ball of this over.
In comes Akram. He'll want to finish on a good note. But it's Narayan Jagadishan who finishes the over and starts his innings on an incredible note, just like he did yesterday. 6 of the very first ball. Player that comes with a lot of pedigree, and anything loose and they'll pounce on it. And the Kolkata Knight Riders wicket-keeper batter is well on his way here. 23 for none after the first over.
What a lovely end to that over from Jagdishan with a sixer on the very first ball that he faced. And I really feel, Yusuf, that both these batters have decided that they'll get as many as runs in the power play itself. Started off with the boundary, Amit, and then those 5 deliveries that he faced was ample of runs in the first 5. And then Jagdishan thought, why don't I join the party? And he starts off with a 6. Lovely start for Seahawks.
Oh, absolutely. I think Malaysia cricket will be very mindful of the fact that they are falling into that same trap they fell yesterday as well. This new bowler for Malaysia, Muhammad Azri Azhar, right arm medium bowler, just 20 years of age. And a very young talent who's come through the prestigious Bukit Jalil Sports School, one of Malaysia's top breeding grounds for athletic talent, and led the bowling attack for the Malaysia under-19 teams as well. And very, very renowned for his versatility in the MCA T20 Super Series, and he's been a very huge part of Malaysia's youth cricketing system. Made his debut for Malaysia 2 years ago at the tender age of 18, but just 2 months ago, in May, he was very well talked about for that performance in that game for a 5-wicket haul against Kelantan. In comes Azri Azhar. This time doesn't allow room for Satwik to work with, robs him on the thigh. That's some good bowling.
That is a wonderful start from Mohammad Azri Azhar because, after that first over, which went in for a lot of runs, which is as good as 23 runs that you can see on the scoreboard, it was always going to be a challenge for the first ball of Azhar to be right on spot. And I'm sure it will be a little pain there for Amit that the ball just hits him. I'm sure that this is going to be an interesting battle between Mohammad Azri Azhar and Amit, especially the way Amit has started. He would love to continue with the same style, with the same aggression. But again, this 20-year-old boy, Mohammad Azri Azhar, is not going to give it easily out to the batters.
Absolutely. Satwik looked in a bit of pain there. Then the ball hit the hip bone, which is always a bit painful. That's that slightly exposed part of the body when the ball comes in that direction. And if you don't have the perfect fit thigh guard, it can be really hurtful. In comes Azhar. Good start. This time he hits back. He hits back with some authority, Satwik. The ball just a bit too full for Malaysia's liking, and it was just a matter of putting Willow to leather. And there it is, 4 more.
Well, again, pace and the perfect answer to that first delivery that was bowled by Mohammad Azhar. Much fuller in line and just lofts the bat. And the ball, once it passes the 30-yard circle fielder, it is all going to be just how many runs do you count now from here on? 4 runs.
Azhar to Satwik. Too short, and he gets on 1 foot. The boundaries are pretty small here. Any sort of a middle connection with the new ball will take it right here from Johor to Kuala Lumpur. That's what Satwik did. Sent it into orbit and never looked back. Now then, it's getting pretty ugly for Malaysia now.
Shuffle and right footwork, that is all that was required on this ball, and good anticipation when you have a little shorter length ball coming at you. The idea was to bounce it, but then again, very smart there by Amit Satwik. 25 runs already for him and 33 on the board already for Seahawks.
That's the thing with Satwik. Any sort of challenge doesn't seem to bog him down. Just 23 years of age to Satwik. And even in one of his recent interviews with Tamil Nadu press, one thing that he did mention was comes Azhar taken on the full, nothing different. He's paying the price for hurting him first ball, but now it's becoming quite a dirty scene here.
Well, what do you have in the store more, Amit? What a lovely shot that is coming onto the front foot, just lofting it in the air. And another boundary for Amit. This is some wonderful start there by Seahawks, and that will have too many questions at this moment for Malaysia on where to bowl, how to bowl, when is the first wicket coming. A lot of these questions.
Absolutely. In comes Azhar. Trying to keep it out the hitting arc of Satwik, but he connects very well. Is it enough to take it to the boundary? Oh, yes. It is. The ball trickling down. And there's no stopping him, Deepesh.
I mean, now what can you say? Almost on every ball, he is just hammering the bowlers because this was a little wide to the crease. Again, I love the footwork with which Amit is playing in the middle, even if it is a shot of the length on the leg side. You know, you've got shots all over the ground till now.
Absolutely. And what I've really loved about Amit's innings is the fact that he hasn't played anything rash. Very straightforward cricketing shots. Played the ball on its merit. And he's got the rewards for that. End of the second over. They're running around at 21 per over, 42 for the wicket for no loss.
.42 after the end of 2 overs. Jagdishan will get a strike because the last ball by Azhar. No, it's going to be Amit again on strike. There was a single on the last ball. So I think Jagdishan is taking all the time to watch some wonderful batting from the other end by Amit. And it is one big challenge now because they have to get that first wicket soon, and especially this man standing. Right from the first ball, he's been on to the bowlers, be it a boundary, be it a sixer, be it hitting shots to all parts of the ground. We've all seen that in the first 12 deliveries itself, and you still have the power play that is going to continue. So they'll have to be little more careful. Three bowlers, even in the first over, second over, and now the third over. This is a third change done by the captain because he wants those speed breakers to be applied and get some control on this game. Because if they play in this fashion, I don't think so. Yusuf, 200 is a big number for these batters to get. They're giving a perfect start. They're giving a perfect foundation to this innings.
Absolutely. Amir Khan Malik, keeper standing up, short of a length, no difference. Very quick with his hands, Satwik. 4 more. And like you said, Deepesh, in 15 overs, they got 170 yesterday. You give this team 20 overs, it will be a very, very messy affair, the way things are going.
The bowler changes, but the style and the aggression by Amit doesn't. He's playing in the same fashion. Again, short of the length delivery that is just lofted in the air and clears that 30-yard circle man very comfortably. And the pressure immediately on Amir. Because when the first ball, if you're going to go for a big hit, then you got to be thinking.
There you go. Confirmation that it cleared the boundary ropes. Amir Khan Malik is very experienced, so he'll need to be better. 28 years of age. And, been in the Malaysian domestic circuit for quite some time. Made his debut for Malaysia last year. And since then, he's contributed and retained his place. Played a crucial knock against Indonesia 2 months ago while getting the 3-wicket bag. But he's been very, very common. He's been a common feature, recently featured in the 2026 Asian Men's Games T20 qualifiers in Singapore. And he has a double century to his name in MCA's 50-over tournament. A lot of talent on display here for Malaysia. Satwik clears the infield yet again, rocks onto the back foot. We were talking about talent in Malaysia cricket. How about talent there, the way Satwik is going?
Well, yes, every ball that is coming to him, he's just making sure either it's a six, it's a boundary. And look at that. The first 3 balls have been hammered so badly. 50 comes up in no time, just in the third over, and 50 to Amit Satwik as well. Just 14 deliveries and 52 runs. Well, this is going to give some rest to Jagdish and Narayanan standing on the other end, because all he got to do is just see where is the next ball going. Is it a boundary? Is it a sixer? What a lovely start. What a lovely batting by Amit Satwik.
Absolutely. Amir Khan Malik trying to salvage something from this over. This time too wide and slashed again. There's no difference in the result. 4 sixes in an over. This is now getting too ugly here. I'm pretty sure Malaysia cricket slept well yesterday after that fight back, but the nightmares have begun again.
A high voltage game out here. Again, the bat swing just comes perfectly in time and the pace does the rest. But, Yusuf, this is what is special about this player. You might be very good on the onside or the offside, but looking at Amit, he's played the ball to the merits, and every ball, you've seen that good footwork coming from him that just gives him that extra edge for even the bat swing to come nicely, and the ball just goes outside the boundary. 66 runs already, 2 more to go. And where are these 2 deliveries going to be put by Amit Satwik?
Trying to create that pressure with the keeper standing up as well, but nothing really yielding. Very conventional, slow, orthodox bowling. Yet again, Ball. In fact, it's gotten through the defenses of Amit Satwik. This is a comeback by Amir Khan Malik using all his experience. But the damage is quite much done. He goes for 58 of 16. Satwik, this is a good comeback. Malaysia will try to regroup and regain with this momentum.
Amir Khan brings the hope alive again in this one. A slower one ball. Again, Amit trying to play that on the onside, trying to sweep that one. But again, what a lovely start there from Amir Khan. He will be happy because this is the breakthrough that he wanted from a long time. Especially when you have a batsman who's playing so aggressively, a breakthrough was required. Bit of that team discussion will also happen in that huddle, and now they will see a chance to rise back into the game. The wicket that they wanted and the wicket that they get. Clean bowled.
Well, the new batter, Bala Subramaniam Sachin, very talented 22-year-old left-hand top order batter. And, very rapid rise through the ranks of the Tamil Nadu cricket structure. A very prominent player in the Ranji Trophy team as well, just 23 years of age, celebrating his 23rd birthday next year. And he's been guided by the local coaches since the age of 10. And plays in for the Laika Kovai Kings in the Tamil Nadu Premier League. I'm pretty sure it would have been in the eyes of a few of the IPL scouts as well.
Well, yes, again a great talent. It's just that now both these batters need to carry where Amit Satwik left. And I'm sure that will be on the mind because when you have such a solid start given in the third over, in the first 3 overs, and third over is still to end, but then again you want to continue with the same style in the same fashion, getting runs for your team, trying to go up to that 200 mark. But what is going on in the minds of the captain right now of Malaysia? He will be making his plans, making the right fielding arrangements, and Amir Khan with the last delivery of his first over in the spell.
Malaysia's captain, very young himself, 22 years of age, Vijayuni Suresh, also of Indian descent. I was talking to Babasish yesterday as well, Deepesh. The depth of talent and the amount of talent, the sheer volume of talent in Indian cricket, let alone state cricket, there is mesmerizing. In comes Amir Khan Malik. Drops it short of a length. The ball goes up in the air. Fielder getting underneath it. This is 2 in 2. 4 sixes and 2 wickets. An eventful over.
That is a lovely comeback. That is a lovely comeback from Malaysia. Amir Khan giving the breakthroughs 2 on 2. So that means when he comes out to the next over, he will be looking for more wickets out here. Again, Sachin, a little bit hurry on that one. The first ball that you're facing and just want to go right up on the top. The ball taking the top edge of the batter. And a lovely catch there. Lovely catch.
He had made up his mind, Balasubramaniam Sachin, that he was going for a big shot well before the ball was bowled and paid the price for it. Very smart of Amir Khan to make sure that he didn't give any bit of absolute room for him. And it's another wicket for Malaysia. And the talented Sachin Balasubramaniam is gone. We're speaking about the depth of talent in Indian cricket, and let alone the national setup. Even state cricket associations have 3-4 tiers of cricket that bring through a lot of talent. And when you talk about a league side in the Tamil Nadu league structure, just casually touring with IPL players and Indian test wicket keepers, it goes to show you the amount of talent in India, Deepesh.
This is a good move again. By the captain. And I agree to your point, Yusuf. There's immense talent that you are going to see. But again, an interesting move for a spinner to come in the power play. Vijay Unni.
Vijay
And
Suresh,
that
of
is
course,
where,
comes with that reputation. He's somebody who's bowled in the hard power play overs, skipper of the Malaysian 11. Opened the bowling yesterday, went against that today, and they paid the price. And if he can pull things back, he couldn't yesterday, but he would love to come back and lead from the front.
I think, especially if you've got 2 wickets in the previous over from Amir Khan, this is the right move. The first slip also comes in, so trying to put some pressure onto the batter. Let's see what happens.
Suresh on a length. Jagadisan didn't connect it cleanly. Work for the fielder to do, and he spills it. My goodness, how big of an opportunity is that?
We had a lot of ground to cover for that catch, but he did well. He was running very fast towards the ball. Not an easy one to grab those. Look at that. He had to cover a lot of ground there, and the ball just popping out of his hand at the last moment. But again, Yusuf, this gives a signal or a sign for Vijay also that he is capable of picking up wickets. The very first ball that went up high in the air, unfortunately it was a very difficult catch to be made, but I think the fielder did a fantastic job. But this kind of a move that has happened now for Vaidyanathan, it will be interesting to see how early is Vijay going to get that wicket.
Comes only Suresh this time. Drops it full, and the results are not different from earlier. Drop kicked it over the infield, and a 4-boundary start for Vaidyanathan.
Well, this is an invitation to hit. You can't be bowling that full a length at this point in time, especially when you have the power play. This was too easy for Vidyanathan to clear it.
Absolutely. In comes Suresh, the Malaysian skipper, once again. This time, short of a length, and Vaidyanathan just tucks it down to square leg. This is what they'll expect of their bowlers, Malaysia. Just try and keep the pressure a bit consistently.
Well, yes, that is what is required. It's a very right thing that you said, that you have to keep things tight here, because anything that is loose or anything that is easy onto the bat, both these batters again are a very good hitter of the leather ball.
This time drops it short, but straight to the fielder. Some bit of control exerted by Vijay.
And I think that is what you require at this point. As a bowler also, you need to know that what are the right areas to pitch in.
Takes it on the full, drives and drives it like a Formula 1 driver. 4 more to Jagadisan.
Well, look at that wonderful footwork. That front foot comes right in the right time, and then what a lovely shot there. Lovely swing of the bat that will go for a boundary.
Dot ball ends the 4th over. Some bit of control by Vijay. Just 12 runs of that over. Much better compared to the previous. End of the 4th, 76 for 2.
$76 for 2 in the 4 overs. And I think he'll go back to Amir Khan with no surprise. 2 wickets in his previous over, second over of his spell. And a lot will be expected at this moment. And a good move where you have the keeper standing right up there, closer to that striker stump, very close to that stumps, because that will not allow Vaidyanathan to step out of the crease, and that's a very good plan against Vaidyanathan. Let's see what happens.
This time Amir Khan bowls across the left hander. Will flick it quite strongly with his very strong head position by Vaidyanathan. 24 years of age, coming from the Loyola College in Chennai. One of Tamil Nadu's very prominent sporting institutions. So you'll expect that kind of talent from him.
Well, again, putting into the right gap, timing was exquisite on that one. And another boundary to get on the very first ball. But don't take Amir Khan so lightly, because you know what you have done, what he's done in the previous over. He might go in for some runs, but he also knows to pick up wickets here.
In comes Amir Khan. Takes it on the full. Vaidyanathan. He's a very aggressive player. And anything loose, he'll pounce on it. And 4 more to the total. They're now showing no signs of stopping here, the Seahawks.
Again, a very good invitation for the batter to go on for that, very much fuller in length, and just lofts that one very nicely for a boundary. And that is where, you know, Yusuf, it is very important. Even if you've taken wickets in the previous over, you got to be very sure to keep it tight, not give too much room, not bowl anything short of the length, not bowl anything fuller in length.
Comes Amir Khan yet again. This time a dot ball. I think the consequences of not having exerted pressure early on is what we are seeing, because even the good balls are going for boundaries, which means the batters are playing with a lot of confidence, which was given by the loose bowling earlier. Amir Khan to Vaidyanathan. Bit of work for the fielder to do, but just a single.
Well, yet another single here. So that is again, you know, after that first two deliveries that went in for a boundary, that is much better line from Amir Khan. And this is what is special with this boy, Amir. You know, he really knows how to come back, even if he's gone for some runs. I told you he can go for some runs. Again, you know, understood it's a T20 format. The batter is also going to be very aggressive onto the bowler, especially when you're talking about the power play. But it's always, you know, very good technique to know how to make a comeback.
Short, wide, didn't get the treatment it deserved. Good on Amir Khan. Just a single.
That is again some bit of a variations from Amir. A little outside the off stump, bit of that bounce, and nicely played by Jagdishan. But again, some good fielding in the outfield, and that is what is required. Going right arm round for the left-hander, Amir Khan.
Comes Amir Khan. This time has his blood drawn. This is some seriously good cricket by Amir Khan. He's never been bogged down. Wicket number 3 in the Seahawks column.
And he's looking for a fifer today, I think. All 3 wickets that have gone in, and it's been Amir Khan who has stood up right on the top. 86 for 3 after the end of 5 overs. You know, Yusuf, when your bowler is in such great form, I think 4 overs a spell looks a shorter spell, because you want him to bowl more and more. And that is what the captain must be thinking, because he's already bowled 2 overs. Now, the interesting part will be, he has 2 overs. Will the captain want him to bowl yet another over, or he will, you know, give him a short break and probably use it in the death overs? What is going on Vijay's mind? Because every decision, every move out here is going to be very interesting, because he's today your prime bowler who's got you wickets, who's got you results. So you want him to continue and give more breakthroughs. But then again, you have only 4 overs for him to be bowled.
I think the sensible thing to do is to give him and allow him to complete at least 1 more over in his spell, because see, the boundaries are very, very small here at the Johor Oval. Here comes Vijay Unisuresh takes the leading edge, ball goes up, teases the fielder there. Had to make some ground, but they'll come back for a second.
For a moment, it looked like it will be in the air for some bit of time, but feeling bad here for Vijay Unnikrishnan, because even in the previous over that he bowled, there was a good chance of a catch. This one, of course, was not not anywhere near to the fielder, but it did went up high in the air. So wicket is on the cards for Vijay.
Absolutely. He's been the bowler with the most control. Coming back to what you were saying earlier as well, I think it's the smart move to let Amir Khan continue and try and finish his spell, because if any new batter is set, then it's going to be tough for him to come back and gather his rhythm. Drops it short of a length, and he will push it down to long on that occasion, Jagadish.
I think looking at this fantastic batting track, what has worked today till now for Malaysia, especially in this power play overs, the medium pace and the spin attack has worked, because in the first two overs we saw what happened. With pace coming in nicely onto the bat, and no doubt, I mean, some exceptional innings from Amit Satwik, but then a good control has been taken over, and especially Amir Khan has been the man in the power play.
Last three balls of the power play. Man Bafna. This is good. Very good by Uni Suresh.
Well, again, he's got those two men standing out in the leg side, and just that single. Now, last two balls with Jagdishan in this power play. Is he going to go for a big one? Because, he's again a player of long innings. So a lot will be expected. A lot will be resting on his shoulder. Especially you have 90 runs in the sixth over itself.
Absolutely. In comes Vijay. Full toss taken on the full. That'll be a one-handed point over the infield. Four more runs to the Seahawks total. Jagdishan not holding back.
There's nothing surprising about this one, because full toss ball, all you got to do is just time it rightly, and he does it fine with one hand. Another boundary for him.
Six more. I doubts if it had cleared, but a bad end to the over, and 100 comes up for Malaysia. For Seahawks, at the end of the sixth over, Malaysia are in a lot of trouble. As the power play comes to the closure, it's Seahawks who are well and truly controlling proceedings here.
Well, much ahead is Seahawks in this power play. 100 comes up with that sixer from Jagdishan. What a lovely strike there. Generally, we say stand and deliver. This time he sits and delivers for 100 for his team with that 25 runs of 11 deliveries. Man Bafna has just come in, but I think it is more now Jagdishan who will be playing a crucial role. And look who is there out to bowl. It's Amir Khan again.
No surprises there. Very sensible move to keep your wicket-taking bowler on, especially when there's runs leaking from the other end. Tamil Nadu, in fact, Seahawks have lost three of their more prime batters. Man Bafna, not really known for his batting as much as the top four.
Well, I think Jagdishan is asking for something. Not sure. Is he going to change his bat, or is it the helmet? And it will be a big responsibility for Amir again, because he's got 3 wickets. And even if you have runs on the board, but if you don't have wickets, enough to sustain till the 20 overs, then again, Malaysia can have a good chance to come back and try to restrict Seahawks to as low as they can. But wickets is going to be the only key. My only concern here is this is the third over of Amir Khan's spell, and once you exhaust this spell, who are your other options? Who are your other bowlers who will make sure that it's all good till the end of 20 overs? That's a question that comes to my mind, Yusuf.
Absolutely. I think with the kind of dominant position they're in, Seahawks will be looking in excess of 220, 230 plus. They had a slump in the middle phase yesterday. They wouldn't want to repeat that. Amir Khan Malik. This time hits it back, hits it hard. Work for the fielder to do. Just a single.
Well, now you have a little spreaded field, with the 30-yard restriction goes off, and you'll have men standing at the longer boundaries, just that single on that previous ball.
Wide, full, driven through the covers, but just 2 runs as protection is there. Man Buffna, of course, very experienced all-rounder, plays for Tamil Nadu in the elite first division, and of course has had his share of cricket of T20 with the Tamil Nadu Premier League for the Salem Spartans and the Tindagul Dragons. 31 years of age, very experienced all-rounder. Driven and driven well. Comes from your part of the world, Deepesh. Born in Mumbai, but now plays in Tamil Nadu. Man Bafna.
Well, yes, he is a superb talent, especially when he comes out to play in the middle order. He just gives that certain bit of reliability to the team, saying that he's there in the middle. Plays exceptionally well.
Absolutely. Drops it short of a length. Jagadisan rocks back onto that back foot. The ball will travel, but protection is placed exactly for that kind of shot. They come back for a second. So far, the only over that has been there without a boundary.
Well, too much running around for the batters there, and a thought from Amir Khan to bowl those slower ones. But if you're going to bowl slower ones, which are fuller in length and short of the length, then the runs are obvious to spill out.
Short of the length and hit down the ground. Protection in place. End of the 7th over. The Seahawks 108 for 3. We've spoken
7
about
overs gone. 108 for 3 in 7 overs. And yes, there is a lot to talk about this wonderful inning, especially that start by Amit Satwik. And then, the things have just been better and better for Seahawks when you talk about the scoreboard. But again, 3 wickets from Amir Khan. There has to be someone else as well to join Amir, because, again, he's bowled 3 overs of his spell, just 1 over remaining. So you need that perfect partner at the bowling end also to kind of pitch in and get wickets out there, Yusuf.
Absolutely. Rahim Khan Malik, new bowler, 27 years of age, born in Perak. It is a debut 8 months ago against Thailand in Kuala Lumpur. Performed really well against Indonesia. This time drops it short and punished really hard. Jagadisan accesses that leg side. 4 more to the Seahawks total.
Well, not a great delivery onto the leg stump. Short again, and too much time for Jagdishan to come onto the back foot and get himself to the right position to hit that one. And a good gap. A boundary, I think, after a certain period of time that we've seen from Seahawks.
Absolutely. We'll feel like a drought how things have gone. In comes Rahim once again. Shot again. Swept again. In fact, pulled again. 4 again. Jagadisan, he's on a roll.
It looked like a replay to me. Again, same angle and similar shot. Good effort there on the boundary, but ball had enough pace to reach to the boundary. Another one, 116 for 3 now.
I think we've spoken a lot about the growth, in fact, the talent in Indian cricket, but the growth of cricket in Malaysia has been phenomenal. The extent to which they've begun to expand their cricketing culture is so lovely to see, driven by Jagadisan once again. And they're hosting international tournaments right now. The ACC, the ICC hosted the Under 19 World Cup there. So lovely to see the cricket growing in Malaysia as well, Deepesh.
Well, yes, I think the grassroots has been prepared for the players, and it's a wonderful opportunity. See, every cricketer needs that one ground to be played, the one ground where they can showcase their talent, and it's so good to see Malaysia taking that initiative to invite players and showcase their talent on this big stage.
Absolutely. The MCA T20 League, the 50 over tournament, all very active, and all the teams participate with a lot of enthusiasm. It's not looked like a part time role in Malaysia. Players take their commitment to the national team quite seriously. In comes Rahim, drops it short, gets back onto that back foot. Jagadisan comfortably moves to 39.
And I think just adding to the initiative taken by MCA and Malaysia, you just need that one pat on the back to any cricketer and say that here's the infrastructure for you. Now just go there out and perform.
Absolutely. They've done really well to allow for that match exposure. You can have hours of practice in the nets, but ultimately it's about cricket match performances. And right now, they're getting some exposure here by the Seahawks. End of the eighth, 120 for three.
Eight, 8 overs gone and it's 120 for three. Now again, what's on the mind of Vijay, getting himself yet another over. The idea is to get a breakthrough because from here on, it will be difficult if Malaysia 11 does not pick up wickets. You need to pick up wickets from here. Still 12 more overs to go in this game, and it's already 120 for three.
Down the leg side, I think Kone Suresh has figured that if they have to effect anything with the Seahawks, it has to be with sustained pressure, which is why he's keeping his bowling going on as well.
This was in the air for some time, but Man Bafna kind of getting away from that.
This time, quicker delivery, drops it shorter. Kone Suresh, just a single to the total.
I think Malaysia will be still happy to give away those singles rather than the boundaries and the sixes that were coming in so frequently, especially in the power play over 100 that they got in that power play. But after that, I think Malaysia 11 has done pretty well, especially the bowlers pitching. Right up onto those three sticks and just making sure that not too many boundaries, other than those two boundaries that came in the previous over.
Absolutely. They'll come back for a second one. In fact, just a single. Thought the way the ball traveled would mean a bit more runs, but they're doing a good job here. The containment, the last 2 overs have brought 23 runs, much better compared to what they've seen so far. Suresh to Bafna, drops it short, cut, very good wrists by the left-hander, and the results are there to see. 4 more runs, just as I speak good of the bowler. There's more runs flowing. Suresh He looked economical compared to the others, but he would have expected more of himself. He himself coming from a very grounded cricketing family. This time, uses his height. Fielder in place at mid wicket will cut it off. Just a single. Some sort of control so far by the Seahawks, Malaysia, in fact.
And I think especially those innings that came in from Amit, Sachin also. Amit with that four boundaries, three sixes, a strike rate of 205.26. Sachin Balasubramanyam again, three boundaries, two sixes with a 190 strike rate. I think that eventually gave that perfect start for laying a good foundation with the Seahawks. And Jagdishan, of course, who came as an opening batter, is still there. 128 for the loss of 3 wickets after the end of 9 overs. Yusuf, till now, Malaysia has used 7 bowlers. You talk about runs that have gone in, especially with Mohammad Amir Azim, who came in with earlier ones, and I think full runs that have been scored in, bit of a concern there. But I think it's a good comeback also from Malaysia that has been done. That is what you require now.
Driven well, and I think, like you did point out, Deepesh, there's been some degree of control since the end of the power play. Well, after Amir Khan's spell was done, 3 overs, he had that choice of whether to go for a fourth over, Suresh, but instead has gone for his brother, Rahim Khan Malik and Amir Khan Malik, both brothers coming from Perak. This time, drops it on the full. Jagdishan, very skillfully maneuvered to the cover boundary. That's the level of skill we are talking about here. The exposure he's had at the international level. All won't go to the boundary. Just a bit of last moment desperation at the boundary line saves them a single.
132 for 3, and you're almost to the mid of this T20 first innings. And you can see, 132 for 3. What is the score predictor? So, what do you think? What is a number that they will try to get onto?
Rahim drops a fuller delivery. I was waiting for that question from you, Deepesh. It's the one that you always put us in trouble with. Going by how the trend has gone with the Seahawks yesterday and their slump in the mid overs today as well, expect them to get in and around that 220 run mark, regardless of the wickets falling around. Comes Rahim. Shot. Punished. Feel they can do nothing about that. Jagdishan moves on to 49. Led from the front throughout this tournament.
This one's just comes out too easy onto the bat. Again, short of the length. Why would you bowl when you're bowling so nice? And I think, especially if you want that ball to nip in back to the batter, come back close to the batter. Probably the right line is to bowl outside the off stump where the ball makes a nice movement and wants the batsman to come onto the front foot.
No difference in treatment yet again. The umpires had a lot of work to do, raising his hands across and above throughout this innings. 53 of 23, 50 comes up for the skipper. It's been a wonderful knock. He's kept that in together.
I think it's the consistency also we need to talk about from the batters. Even if there were some instances the runs were not coming in easily, but they've made sure that they cover it up. Even if that one over has gone a little silent, the other one has to go violent.
Short. wasn't punished, and you could see the disappointment in Jagadisan's body language immediately. End of the 10th over, and we'll break for drinks. 144 for 3.
Welcome back, and this is what the update is from the middle. As you can see, the players resuming back, and there was a long delay because of rains. So now it's time for Malaysia to come back and resume in the second innings. We've lost a lot of time, so the revised conditions out here will be the revised target of 86 runs. Malaysia will get 5 overs to get to the target. A power play of only 9 deliveries. That means it will be 1.3 overs of power play, and a big challenge in front of Malaysia. They'll have to go on from ball 1. And if you're a Malaysia 11 supporter, you might have kept on saying that rain, rain, go away, come again some another day. But that didn't happen, and a long delay. But what a flying start there by Seahawks, putting up a mammoth total. But these are the conditions, Yusuf. It is going to be an interesting game out here.
Exactly. I think yesterday's encounter we had the start curtailed, but today I think after that early morning sunshine beating down, we've had that gust of sunshine, that rain that's come through and really changed things up here. It's going to be interesting with the game very short, and it could be anybody's game.
Well, yes, we'll have to see now what is the approach that Malaysia 11 batters will take in, because both of them will have to, go on from ball 1. Not too many overs, not too many deliveries. In fact, I've done so many matches, but the first time I'm watching that there will be only 9 deliveries of power play.
Exactly, just 1.3 overs. They'll have to try and maximize it. At least 20 to 25 runs in that period will make a huge difference.
Here we go. First ball. Lofted in the air this time, straight to the fielder, and runs on the board right away.
I think Malaysia 11, they'll fancy this opportunity a lot, because had the Seahawks battered their entire duration, it would have been much more competitive. But it's not
Aslam
easy,
Khan.
not easy.
Yes, of course, Aslam Khan and Mohammad Haziq, will have a big task on their hand. Meanwhile, Kishore at the bowling end. This time, what a lovely shot that is. Just making sure that it's just not 4 runs, but half a dozen credited. What a lovely strike this is. Well. This is the start you want. This is the kind of aggression that you want. And immediately the conversation with the bowler. And that will be required to just stay calm. Just breathe in, breathe out, and just make sure that you're bowling at the right areas. This is an interesting contest because just 5 overs, big total, and you don't have too much time. Just 9 deliveries, out of which 2 are gone of power play. And where is the next one going? The batsman looks all set. Aslam Khan in a full power mode. Every ball is important here. And now it's also looking good. The wicket always was blessing the batters, and it continues to stay so in the second innings as well. Oh, swing and a miss. Good delivery, Yusuf.
Right. Absolutely. Tried to make room which was already there, and go for the big one. But the good thing that Kishore did there was to keep it out of the batsman's hitting arc. Predicted the batsman moving away from the crease and made sure that he held his line, and that the batsman couldn't catch up with the ball. Good bowling this.
Required run rate of 17.56 here. Another one, good pace, and just making sure that he's keeping the ball away from the swing of that bat, because anything that will hit, the pace is there, and it will be the right moment for Aslam. He's a bit not happy because couple of deliveries he tried to hit it too hard, but the ball was just keeping away from his bat.
Absolutely. I think with the score nearly requiring 17, 18 runs and over, Malaysia will feel slightly hard done because their bowling was beginning to look really good towards the end of the innings. And had they bowled that quota, they might not have considered as much runs as predicted with this one here.
This time connects it well, but there is a long on, and will do well. Couple of runs there again from Aslam. Rightly said there, Yusuf. Malaysia 11 in the first innings were looking to come back with wickets falling at regular intervals. But then again, the rain came in between. It's going to be a challenge, Yusuf.
Absolutely. There's only one language that they can afford to speak now, and that is aggression. And it's not going to be easy. They have a very good bowling lineup here, the Seahawks.
Well, yes. Last ball of this over. Good bouncer, very good bouncer to end the over. And after the end of first over, it's 9 for no loss. Welcome back to all the viewers. And there it is, 4 overs remaining in this game and 77 runs needed. A run rate of 19.25 that is required. Dhruv Ram comes to the attack now after that wonderful first over. Some good hits that we've seen from Aslam Khan, and it's now Mohammad Haziq will have to play the same fashion the way Aslam started. Not an easy challenge, but yes, we've seen some good batting from Malaysia in the past as well. This time it's high up in the air. Will that be caught? Man coming under it. Well, it's a good effort. Was never going to be an easy one, Yusuf, but good try.
Absolutely. He had more height than distance. Drew a Ram back into the attack. He bowled really well, especially in the second spell yesterday, to curtail that flow of runs at the death along with Dayalan, and fortunately couldn't finish his job, but did really well yesterday.
That's a lovely slow bouncer. This is the variation that you will have to do, because the batsman on every ball will be wanting to go over the top, get sixes, boundaries. That's the only way you can get to that total. Still 75 needed. I can only imagine, what is the frame of mind at this moment for the batters. Another one, this time taking the thick top edge, and that should reach near the boundary. But, after that rains that happened, you will expect a slower outfield, and that might come in as an obstruction for the runs to flow easily, Yusuf.
Absolutely. The outfield is going to be damp. The one good thing that Malaysia can hope for was yesterday after the rains, there wasn't any drop in the speed of the ball traveling through the outfield. Now I'm wondering what the umpire's decision will be, because you can see that drizzle intensifying on screen. And if we can't get 5 overs in, it won't be a full game of cricket.
Oh, that's again a slower one. That's again a slower one. The moment he saw the batter shuffling inside the crease, he went in for a slower one. Only worried that whether it will be given a white ball or not. But he just gets away with that, Yusuf.
Absolutely. I think the batter did move across, but at the same time, it was far enough down the leg side to be given a wide.
Another one, but this time it will hit the sticks and the timber is destructed. Wicket number one. And not just the slower one, but the ball just refused to bounce. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It was not at all playable. The
Quite
first wicket goes
surprised.
down.
Quite surprised why Akram hasn't been bought into bat. I expected him to open, given that he had a fantastic outing yesterday, 53 of 23, and had a lot of huge sixes in that innings. They needed 100 in their last 6 overs, and he brought their equation down to 27 of 10. So it was quite surprised that he wasn't the one batting. And there you go. There he is, Muhammad Akram.
Just last ball of this over. A wicket to Groove. And you can still see some drizzles. It's not that the rain has completely stopped. All you can hope is that Malaysia batters gets to that total. But Seahawks, on the other hand, especially the bowlers, are doing a lot of variations in every ball that has been bowled. Muhammad Akram comes down to the middle with Aslam Khan. That will be called wide. Again, just worried about the bounce, Yusuf, here, because we've seen that wicket also. The ball just refused to bounce, and this time again, similar scenario, but it was a little more wider, so it was given a wide by the umpire.
Exactly, going across the batsman on that occasion. But, you can see the umpires working really hard to try and get a result out of this match. Despite the rain coming down, they will allow play to go on.
Wonderful ball again to end the over. Another slower one, and that should be 2 overs gone, and it's 14 for 1. Look at the run rate. It is rising now. 24 on every over. You don't have much time. Just 3 overs now. 18 deliveries, 72 needed, and a big required run rate.
They need that big over now. At least the equation must come down to 48, 47 for them to realistically have a chance of going for it. But these are very good bowlers we're talking about.
Swing and a miss again. And if you take that calculation now before this ball, when you're talking about 24 runs per over, you need 6 boundaries in every over. And now that you have the first ball that has gone a dot ball, look at the run rate. They'll have to create a magic out here.
Absolutely. I think after yesterday's show, they would have expected a much more even contest here, but they've been out bowled, out batted, and outfielded in all regards here, Malaysia today.
Another beauty by Kishore. Another beauty by Kishore. He's just making sure that he's bowling away from the batter. bit of that footwork. If the batsman try to come more towards the off stump, probably he can then reach out to it, because it's not affordable at this moment to have dot balls.
Really ask the batsman to try and take some initiative here, Kishore, keeping it out of the hitting arc, and Aslam has refused to move.
This time he connects well, and that should be number 6 on the cards. Another slower one, but this time short of the length, and nicely played there for a sixer.
A little too much, a little too late. Malaysia trying to go down with pride here. The comeback looked very likely yesterday, but now it really looks as if the equation has really put them in a position of bother. Just half the innings left, and they're just 1/5 their way there. Interesting what the conversation with the umpires and everybody around there is, because it is raining. It is raining quite profusely.
Well, I think they will want to play all the 5 overs at least, but because of rains, there's hardly anything that you can do. Well, yes, 2.3 overs remaining now. 66 runs needed. Aslam Khan once again connects it. Not the shot that he wanted to play, but that bounce took that thick top edge. All good for the batter, but only a single.
In fact, he refused the single. I'm quite surprised, because the other non-striker can hit it hard as well.
Well, now it's becoming a little tough. The batters are fighting their way out. Another good delivery. Extra bit of pace on that one, and a good bouncer landing straight in the hands of the wicketkeeper.
Well, now they need more sixes than anything else if they are to even stand a rough chance of winning this game. But in all fairness, it's been a really good bowling showdown by the Seahawks.
That will be called wide, and anything that you get at this point in time will be a blessing in disguise. I think they again refused. Aslam wanted to go for a run, but Akram sending him back. In childhood, if the math lessons come back of some childhood lessons, even if this last ball goes as a dot ball, then all you remain with 12 deliveries, and 12 six are 66, and they need 65. So that means, you at least need 6 sixes in every over now from here on.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's connected well from the meat of the bat, and that will go for a 6. What a lovely shot that is from Aslam to finish the over. Should also end the over. 3 overs, 27 for 1. And now they need almost 30 runs in every over. Just 2 overs remaining, 12 deliveries to be bowled. Yusuf, what do you think?
I mean, they'll need a minimum of 6 sixes if they are to score 6 boundaries of the remaining deliveries. So realistically speaking, this has to be a very, very big over. But it looks quite the difficult task here. It's been some incredible bowling by the Seahawks, and you have to give credit to them for the way they batted as well.
Well, yes, the way they batted in the first innings, we saw 100 coming in the power play overs, the 6 overs that they played. And after that also, even though wickets did fell down, the runs never stopped. The game did stop for some time because of rain. But now then coming back, last 12 deliveries, 59 runs to get. First ball, dot ball. They're playing a lot with bouncers here today, Yusuf.
That is an incredible piece of bowling. He played it, directed the ball right at the batter's head, no real room. It had a solid gust of pace and barely anything for the batter to deal with. Some really good bowling. Dhruv Ram looked a bit off colour yesterday at certain parts of the game, but today he's been nailing those.
Yes, wonderful bowling. Variations as well. On some occasions, we've seen that lovely slower ones, those bouncers, those good lane deliveries, everything right in that package. There we go. Dhruv comes in. Uh, we'll have to wait for the umpire signal. Yes, he does signal that wide.
I think he doesn't have to do anything too different here, Dhruv. Just keep bowling those slower deliveries and ask the batsman to create his own pace because you have plenty of runs to work with. Required run rate is at a minimum of five sixes and a single per over. So it's not going to be easy with the damp ball and the low bounce.
This time he goes big, but there is a man and drops it. Never an easy catch, but a good effort in the end, almost till the end, and then the ball just pops out.
Butterfingers with the rain out there and the ball damp grip can be quite hard to come by, and that's what you exactly saw. Got into position early, but then just slipping through.
Here we go. The contest is getting interesting. 57 of 8. Slower one doing the trick. This has been some exceptional bowling from Seahawks.
Well, 9 legal deliveries, and Malaysia will not be able to do anything about it. And that's all that the Seahawks should focus on. Nothing too fancy, nothing too unnecessary.
Well, I'm sure they're giving their best at this moment. On every ball, Aslam is just trying to swing the bat, making sure that it connects. And this time he connects well. The effort is there. The fight is still on. And it's good to see Malaysian batters also making sure that almost on every ball they connected well.
They've definitely had the power in their batting order. There's no question about it. It's just a matter of application. But the way they bowled in that first innings, it kind of really puts your batting order in a position of jeopardy. And it had to be a combined effort. If you want to beat a quality outfit like the Seahawks, it surely had to be a combined effort. And when you are so outdone and undone by your bowling attack, it becomes quite much impossible to go down after a big score. And that's what we've seen. The Seahawks have put in a combined effort, and it's been impossible to really deal with that onslaught.
This time again, nicely connected, and that will go all the way for a big one. A half a dozen credited, and what a lovely time out there for Aslam. He's connecting well and just making sure that they try and reach to the total.
A little too much, a little too late. They needed to string some very good overs earlier, and the consequences of which they're now dealing with. Malaysian cricket have really shown up to the occasion on both these games in different ways, but it's just not been enough to deal with that disparity in skill.
Another one right up into the slot, a Yorker there by Dhruv. Should be the end of the over, and all you now are remaining with 1 over and 46 runs. Even if Malaysia is not able to get to there, but you'll see the effort was always there, the intent was always there, and that is what is important, Yusuf. I think hats off to both the teams, in fact. But looking at the way These batters are fighting it out. It's truly commendable.
Absolutely. I think they've shown a lot of heart, Malaysian 11, and it's a pity that their efforts are not reflective in the numbers. Karthik
Playing at the
Manikandan,
average.
the new bowler, bowled really well yesterday.
Last over, and 46 is where Karthik comes in with the spin arm. Spinning arm. Let's see what magic it does. First ball should be a single. Are they calling for the second one as well? Well, yes, they comfortably get to the second one. Even the throw is a little wider. Yusuf, I think it's just the last over where you want to put as many as runs you can.
I mean, this has to be a matter of pride now.
Launches the ball in the air, but straight to the fielder. And there were some things, Yusuf, were not in the hands of Malaysia today. You know, initially they went in for runs, and even when they were trying to come back and trying to take wickets, it was the rain that came in between. And after that, when you talk about such a big total in 5 overs, it is challenging. Single here.
The fielder on that occasion, deciding to save time, didn't go for the catch. He would rather see the balls being bowled out than wait for a batter to go out and come back.
And that one's again straight to the fielder. But how difficult it is, Yusuf, when it's raining so much, and you being as a spinner, the ball will not grip in properly in your hand. So almost every delivery you've seen, it's he's bowling a quicker one.
Good that the game is won though. Just needs to make sure that he stays within a line and length.
And this time it's in the air. Man coming under it, drops it. Just a single here.
As you really pointed out, Deepesh Manikandan is really making sure that the ball is zipping through really quick with his balls.
I think more than a spinner is looking a medium pacer today. Karthik.
Absolutely.
Last ball. This one's in the air and straight to the fielder. So that's going to be the end of the second innings. And again, Seahawks continue their winning streak with the rain delaying for a long period of time. The first innings we saw 10 overs, and what a batting, 144 for 3. And then 5 overs, 86 was the target with 9 deliveries of power play. Let's look at the match summary. Standing tall there, Amit Satwik with 58 gave a perfect start. Jagdishan with 54 and Vaidyanathan with 14 runs. 3 for Amir Khan. That was one of the best spell, I would say. Malaysia 11 comes back in the second innings. A challenging total for them. But Aslam Khan ends with 36 of 20. Mohammad Haziq with 5. Akram with 3. And some good bowling performances, even though Karthik and Kishore did not get any wicket. But yes, the start that he wanted, with Dhruv taking a wicket and just 18 runs in 2 overs. And finally, Seahawks won by 38 runs, Yusuf.
Absolutely. I think Malaysia have only themselves to blame. That show yesterday should have been backed up with a bit more heart today. But I think as they go into rest day tomorrow, They'll take some time, recuperate, and look at the whiteboard, figure out where they could improve, especially the opening bowling spell, very crucial in the context of setting the tone for the game as they go into the deeper end of this tour. The T20 series is won by the Seahawks by 2-0 up, and the one-day series is also about to happen. But tomorrow, in fact, in 2 days, we'll have the T20 final game happening, so they could really work their way into that. So with that being said, it's been a cracker of a game. Unfortunately, the rains have interrupted us. Regardless, the production team has managed to strung together some incredible pictures to bring to you. Along with John, the production team, myself, Yusuf, and Deepesh, we'll be back in 2 days with Dennis from Uganda joining us in the Combox in 2 days' time as we continue this Seahawks tour of Malaysia. We'll see you with the live cricketing action on the 24th of July.